So take me back to when you were 18. Like, was music like a big part of your life then still?
When I was 18?
Yeah. Or before? Where?
Before.
Really? How young?
And I can tell you how I discovered the electronic music.
Yeah, I want to know.
That's actually
always the
funny
first
story. I'm not going to tell the entire story, but how I discovered that I wanted to be DJ. I went to one of my neighbors to a rave party. I didn't know what means that, you know. He was older than me, and I lied to my parents that I'm going to a birthday party in the neighborhood somewhere, and I went like 400 kilometers away from my hometown with my friend to a rave party in a forest. And then it was the first time I saw DJs playing the vinyls, you know, and I stuck in front of the booth watching and said, wow, this is what I'm going to do for a living.
I love
then
that.
I went back home and it was in my mind non-stop. And I said, no, this is what I'm going to do. And then I convinced my parents to buy me CDJs to learn how to play in the bedroom.
No way. What were the first? What were they? Can you remember?
Newmark CDN 2020.
Yeah.
It was like a double console. Like one place you were putting CDs and you had two jugs, small ones.
Old school.
Yeah.
I remember those days of like burning CDs and writing with felt tip.
Yeah. I didn't have any music.
So actually, when you started, it was more like drum and bass, breakbeat, right?
I mean, that party was for drum and bass, and I think that's why I got into that, you know?
I feel like everyone kicks off with drum and bass, even for me. I started off as like in drum and bass.
I think, our generation, because that was the main music at that time.
Of electronic music, yeah. Yeah, it was like drum and bass, some dubstep.
Breakbeat.
Yeah.
Dubstep a little bit later. But yeah, breakbeat and drum and bass and techno.
And techno, yeah.
Techno, yeah.
In the UK, it was mainly drum and bass.
Yeah.
I was in Bristol when I went to my first party. Yeah.
Nice.
I had the exact same thing. I was like, yeah, that's cool. I want to be in that space. It never stopped.
Yeah. That's good.
So what was it like? You know, were you just doing everything you could to spend as much time in mixing?
Yes. At that time, after I convinced my parents to buy me the CDJs to learn, wow, I was spending half a day in my bedroom mixing two CDs that was the only music I had, two sets, one from Carl Cox and one from Tegnasia. And I was moving to the next track and trying to mix with the other track, you know? So like that I learned.
Yeah.
And then I got computer and then I started to search for music, you know?
Yeah. Then it started to grow.
Yeah.
The collection.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were not a vinyl collector then. You were actually just
No.
You went straight to
digital. I didn't
digital.
have money to buy vinyl.
Yeah, it's expensive,
time, of course. No.
Did you ever go down that road?
No.
Nah. No. I did it for a little bit. It was cool. It's cool to mix vinyl. I like it.
It's very cool.
It's more tactile, right?
Like I love it, but it depends of the party, you know. Sometimes can kill the dynamic, you know, because it's a different way of mixing.
Yeah.
You know, and lately I like more, you know, dynamic sets, you know, more dancey. I mix much faster, you know. And vinyl is nice for listening, yeah. Like.
Yeah, at home.
For, I don't know, after hour or.
Yeah. And when you were sort of in those early days, you moved to Bucharest, right?
Yes, when I was 18.
Yeah.
When I finished school, I ran away.
You ran away.
Yeah.
And what was
because
that like?
Because in my hometown wasn't happening anything, so.
Yeah.
I thought that if I'm moving to Bucharest, everything is gonna change. I'm gonna discover, I meet people, you know. It wasn't like that, but you know.
What happened when you got there?
When I got there, it happened that I ended up running out of money, you know, and I had to find a job. But I didn't work for too long. I worked 2 weeks in a place and 2 weeks in another place, and that's it.
Yeah. Really? And
yeah.
Were you, when you went to Bucharest, was the intention to go there for music?
For music, yeah. To becoming a DJ, yeah.
There was still
I was already playing drum and bass from different parties, you know, but not that much. And then when I moved to Bucharest, I switched to, I think, minimal at that time. Yeah, minimal it was.
Yeah. What was that like, switching from one genre to the other?
Not that hard for me because, I mean, at the same time when I discovered electronic music, I was listening techno too, hard techno. So, yeah, it wasn't that hard to move from drum and bass to minimal.
Mm.
And I always love groovy music, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. What did you like to listen to outside of electronic music? Like,
well, I listen hip hop.
yeah, a lot of hip hop.
Yeah, the old school one,
Yeah.
the classic.
Any favorites?
I would say West Coast more, like Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
So
So
West
from
Coast,
our era, really, isn't
East
it?
Coast also, Wu-Tang Clan probably from East
Yeah.
Coast.
That's interesting because I feel like everyone from that sort of year has the same type of influences.
Exactly.
It's like not for even in the UK, it's really similar,
Yeah.
and across Europe.
Yeah, it's about our generation, yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like that plays into like sample selection and things that we
100%.
when we
yeah.
get into when we get into the music. It's really interesting. So like back then, Bucharest, what was it like for you? Like, what was the scene like? How did you find your how did you find your way?
The scene, of course, it was more interesting than my hometown.
Yeah.
And I discovered after our clubs, you know, it was super interesting. But I think at that time, the hype was on progressive house in Bucharest. So there were few clubs that were booking a lot of international DJs, like Sasha Digweed at that time.
Yeah. Great DJs.
Yeah, well, of course.
Amazing. Yeah.
Pioneers, yeah. So, yeah, it was interesting, of course.
Yeah. Did you play some of that? Did you get into that? Or did you try and stay?
No.
Yeah, you tried to stay like.
I don't know. Never got me. I don't know. I never felt that music,
Really?
that style, you know.
Yeah.
I like to listen. I used to listen Hernan Cataneo a lot, but I never got into playing that kind of music.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's not for everyone.
Yeah,
I think
of
it's
course.
nice to listen to.
Yeah.
I really like it.
To listen, yeah.
To listen, yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. And to sometimes I go and we've seen John Digweed play and it's really good.
Yeah.
It's like a good experience.
Yeah.
But playing it, mixing it, no.
Yeah, it's not for me. Yeah. I don't feel it.
Yeah.
And I'm not playing music that I don't feel.
Okay.
You know, if I like it, I feel it has a groove for me that catch me, I will play it. If not, no.
How do you know, like, how do you sort of tune that feeling that you're talking about?
I'm not tuning. It's just a feeling that comes from inside, you know.
What does it feel like?
I don't know. It makes me move.
Yeah. It's
You
just
know?
like one of those.
Yeah, it's something that you feel.
Yeah. And do you think that was something, you know, that intuition, was it always there or was it something you developed over time?
I think it was always there, but I understand it during the year much better, you know, and how to approach it, you know.
Because sometimes I feel like that what you're talking about, the ability to trust it can be a massive unlock for how you perform, how you select samples, how you make music. You know, how did you, I guess, make time for it, you know, whilst being in Bucharest in those early days, trying to work, trying to become a DJ, trying to become a producer? Like what I've experienced talking to artists that are sort of up and coming and different people is that they can get blocked or they can you find it hard to move forward. And I feel like that is because they're not connected to what you're talking about.
Yeah, it can be. I think getting blocked, I get blocked sometimes when it's about production. I get stuck, you know, sometimes. Like, for example, right now I changed the strategy a little bit because I have lots of machines in the studio. So I took away like half of them. I just kept there few, you know, and if I need something, I just go take it out, you know, and plug it. Because the more you have, the easier you get blocked.
Okay.
So, but for playing, I never got blocked. I don't know. I like to listen music, and I don't know because I'm super curious in general, you know, but if I receive some emails or, I don't know, messages with links with tracks, I have to listen, you know?
Curious.
It stays in my mind there. Oh, I have to listen to that. Even, maybe I don't like it, but, you know, I will listen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, every time I tell people that are sending music, can you please listen? Don't worry, I will listen for sure.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You said earlier that if you have too much, you can get blocked.
Machines, yeah. Like,
what do you mean by that?
Too many options in the studio, and every machine does different things, or it has a different menu. So you can get blocked very easy. Like you turn on the entire studio, you have 5 synths, 5 drum machines, you know, and I want to take a hi-hat from this, I want to take a kick from that one, and then, you know, you record that, but then what I'm going to do? What's next? You know, and you can get blocked very easy. So it's better to have one synth and one drum machine and take everything out of it.
How did you build your studio? Because like we kind of got into, you know, you got to Bucharest, you were finding your way.
Yeah.
You were making music the whole time? Or were you just DJing?
I was learning.
You were learning, yeah.
Yeah.
What was that like? How did you start
to
learning?
Wow. I learned by myself everything.
What's the best way?
Yeah, when I opened Ableton first time, I closed it back. I said, wow, this is so shit. That is not good. Yeah, and it took a while, of course, to learn. And then the studio I built in years. I was, you know, for my first machine was an Electribe, the blue one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was my first machine that I bought. And then I don't remember what was the second one. And then I started to build a modular, and then there is a never-ending story.
So you're a gearhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I love that. Yeah. What was it like trying to make your first track? Because
first track.
I'm actually really curious now because
I don't know. I was trying to learn how to make music, and I was saving tracks all the time, but they were not that good. I wish I could have all of the trying, you know, but I don't have that hard drive anymore. But yeah, I was trying every day, waking up, you know, that was the only thing I was doing, trying to make music.
Every day?
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
And
what was life like then? Like you were working?
No, I wasn't working. No.
You were literally just,
Yeah. I told you, I worked 1 month in my life.
Really?
Yeah. And
so how did you live, you know?
I mean, my parents supported me even if they're not rich or something.
Yeah.
You know, they supported me. They were sending me food to Bucharest, you know, to have to eat during the week, or, you know, and I was making music, and I was telling them at the same time, it's going to come, just wait, please be patient, it's going to come.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they had a lot of faith.
They believe in me. So
they had a lot of faith in you.
Yeah. Even if they didn't understand what I want to do. They didn't have any idea.
That's powerful.
Yeah. And then I started to work as a resident then.
Okay.
Yeah. So then I was making some money to survive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was the residency like? What happened?
The residency was actually in my hometown. So I had to go from Bucharest to my hometown every weekend. But it was cool. I convinced one of the guy from there to open a club only for house music, and he believed in me, he trusted me, and okay, let's do it. It was
cool.
crazy, busy.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so like that I survived from that money.
You know what, like, what you said is you went to your first rave.
Yes.
You said, I'm going to do that. And you didn't stop.
No, I didn't stop.
It never stopped. No. You just kept doing it.
Yeah.
There's so many artists I speak to who have that moment where they go to their first set and they're like, that's, I want to do that. And then life gets in the way.
I know. But I was keep trying it.
Yeah.
It was also got in my way for sure, many times. But I really wanted to do that. Even my friends from childhood, they were saying that you were crazy, you were stick to that, and you didn't want to do anything else.
And no one got you off it.
No.
Yeah.
Even if they were saying like, come on, leave it as a hobby, it's no.
Yeah.
I have to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really powerful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever had to talk to an artist that maybe, or have you talked to people that are maybe struggling to find that consistency in themselves?
No, I'm not really. I never had this discussion with other artists. Probably also, if someone has this struggle, they are also proud to talk about it. So they don't really like to talk about it, maybe. Even if I am open, I will talk about my problem if I will have some,
Was there like a moment where, that belief then turned into, okay, this is happening?
Yeah.
Where was that?
When it was that moment. Okay, so I was trying to make music until a point when I made 3 tracks that everybody were playing them. And then I released my first vinyl, which was from a French label that was based in Romania or something like that. The guy was living in Romania. And it was my first vinyl, and everybody were playing it. And then everything...
Really?
And then the next vinyl.
What was it? What was the feeling like?
Wow, the best feeling to touch your music.
Yeah.
I still have it at home.
Really?
I mean, just one copy I have.
What changed for you after that happened? Like, what did you do? Like, when that happened, what changed?
Oh, I started to have gigs in Europe. I had my first international gig here in London in 2011. Yeah, which blew my mind when I came here. Then I went to Paris.
It just kind of kicked off.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it went also down at some point.
Okay.
It wasn't only like that.
Yeah. And this is kind of when you launched the label, right? Around.
Well, no, the label I launched in 2015.
Cool.
I think. Yeah, 2015.
So tell me about the label and like what was the backstory for it?
Well, it doesn't have any special stories. I did it just to have a platform where I can release my tracks at any time I want, And then it worked very well. Like from the distribution, it was one of the best selling. So then I was keep doing it. So
yeah. Would you recommend to artists that they have their own label to like
vinyl?
Just to put out their music?
I mean,
one of the big problems that we, listen and hear about is artists obviously not finding places to put their music, whether it be a label or a home. And a lot of that music goes unheard, to the hard drive.
I think right now you have many platforms to share the music.
Yeah.
Lots of platforms. Even Trackstack you can.
Yeah, of course.
So to launch a label, I don't know if it's worth it, but yeah, if you can, you have the freedom to release whenever you want, but not on vinyl, because on vinyl you need to pay also. There are some costs to release the vinyl.
Yeah, how come you decided to do vinyl?
Well, that was my idea at that time. I didn't want to release any digital at that moment, and I didn't for a long time.
Yeah.
I was only vinyl.
That's cool. Do you think it like had a different effect on the way the label grew?
Probably, yeah. For some collectioners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a different approach.
It's different, yeah.
I like that. Are you still doing it today or?
With Liniar, I'm still doing it. Not that I don't release that much, but I think I'm gonna keep it vinyl only.
Still.
100%, yeah, that one. If I want to release digital, I would probably make another one.
Yeah.
It's much better.
Does that change the way you listen to demos?
Demos? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I would love to know how you look at the demos.
To release a vinyl, you need to pay more attention for sure, because you're going to print it on something physical that is going to be there forever. And there are some costs. You can't just put it online and that's it. So the track has to have something special that stays in your mind. Yeah, so I don't know, when I didn't release too many other artists on Liniar, but when I did, I listened carefully the tracks at home, and I tried them in the club to see. And I never wanted to release a hit, because that is gonna go super fast.
Yeah.
It's probably coming back in years, but at the moment, people are listening for a month, and that's it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, music doesn't last long now, especially in electronics.
Yeah.
It used to last longer.
I know.
I don't know what happened.
Because it's also a lot of music.
It's so much music. I was talking to Russ, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about how sometimes a track would last a lot longer. It would last for and it would get played a lot longer, and it would have it would allow that artist to grow and have space.
Yeah.
And they get on these keystone labels, and it would give them a chance to get a bit of a spotlight. That seems to be a lot harder now.
It is, because it's too much music. You don't even have time to listen all of it. There's so many tracks.
Yeah.
So many tracks. I'm trying to listen new music every week, like before the gigs. I have my day on Wednesday. I'm checking emails, like demos, promos everywhere. On Thursday, I choose them and I put them on the hard drive. But it's too much. You can't finish all of them. Like even right now, if we look on my Trackstack, there are over 100 for sure since last week.
Yeah.
So it's a lot.
It'll just keep going.
I mean, yeah, and you don't have time to. And it's also, I think it's not okay to change the music every week, or, people should get used to a track a little bit. Listen 2 times, 3 times at least.
Yeah.
If you listen once.
What do you think, it's not going to stop now with AI.
No.
It's just going to be even more. Where do you think, or what do you think is needed to kind of, I wouldn't say improve like that, because it's not something you can improve, but what would be your dream situation or environment to, find new tracks?
With AI, you mean?
Just generally, with all the volumes. Have you ever sat there and been like, I don't want to open Trackstack and emails and all these things? Or are you happy to keep doing it?
No, I am happy to keep doing it.
Oh, you like it?
I'm happy to do it. No, I will never let anybody else choose my music for me. I don't know. I can't. If I don't listen, I can't play it.
Yeah.
And AI, it's crazy at the moment.
What's your opinion of AI at the moment?
My opinion is that we're not going to change the world. So we have to take it, maybe to use it as a tool to help you for, I don't know, some ideas or something like that. You can't get rid of it for sure. We're not going to change the entire planet, but yeah. But to make a track with it, no. 100% no.
You don't think so?
No. For sure. I think you can figure it out if you listen on AI track.
You can, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. It's more common though now.
Yeah. It has a specific sound and doesn't have human touch.
Yeah, there's like a resonance when someone does it. There's a feeling. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. We're talking about that feeling again, you know, there's your sound has been described as seductive playfulness. I'd love to know what that means to you.
Oh, I don't know. Seductive. It is because I like to build, like when I play, I like to build a very smooth transition set and keep the same key, you know. So I don't know if I would call it like that. It's more rolling bass lines.
Rolling. Yeah. That's the key word. I love that.
Yeah.
I do love rolling tech house.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Yeah.
It's like a fine art to it though, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah. I always say it's like glue.
Glue.
Yeah. Like if it glues you to the floor.
Exactly.
Because if you stay and you don't want to leave, it's the right roller.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And there's an art to that.
Yeah, it is.
As a DJ to like keep selecting the right one because I feel
to
like
keep rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Because like when you see like Richie Hawtin live.
Yeah.
He can keep you glued on the dance floor. Like you don't really want to leave.
Yeah.
It's special. I love that.
But yeah, he has one of the specialist sets, like his idea with the effects, and it's crazy. Yeah.
It's so cool.
I think he's one of the first live, or like kind of live.
Yeah, he does it all live.
Yeah.
But every set I've seen from that, it's like you're glued. You don't want to leave. And I always kind of judge that now. It's like if I see a DJ play, it's like, do I want to leave? To go to the toilet or like to get a cigarette or, you know, to do something. Or do I want to stay the whole time?
If it's too good, I don't go.
Yeah, if it's too good, you don't go, right?
No. 100% not.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to go. Sometimes when you really have to go, you go, but I want to go back.
Yeah, you want to go back quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, I feel like that's, you know, we're talking about the seductive playfulness, you know, of like how your sound has been described, and you say it's rolling, and I agree. You know, when you are in the studio making music, you know, where does it come from? Where does it start?
Well, I have like different ways. For example, sometime I was starting with bass line all the time. First the bass line, because bass is my favorite sound. And sometime I was playing with a modular, you know, just to make some glitchy background noise, you know, and from there you just had a little bass line and percussion. So yeah, depends. I don't have any specific thing that I'm doing every time.
Yeah, but you do start with bass line.
Bass line, yes.
Because some people say you start with groove first and then add the bass line.
No, because if I start with percussion, I get blocked easy.
Really?
Yeah, because if you put the kick with snare and hi-hat, then what else? You add the bass line and then you get stuck, you know?
Yeah.
My opinion, I don't know.
Yeah.
Others probably does different, but I start with the bass line.
Just on its own?
If I have a good bass line, then the rest of the track is coming super fast.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's just the bass line, no kick?
No kick, no.
Just the bass line?
The bass line first, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm going to try that.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you listen to the bass line alone and it makes you move and it sounds interesting, then you just add a kick and it sounds like a track.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
That's the hack.
Good.
That's just seductive playfulness.
Yes.
I love that. It sounds like you also, you know, with the modular stuff, it's quite experimental in a way as well.
At the moment, I'm just playing with it because it's like my love.
Yeah.
It's like my corner of happiness. Sometimes I play for fun. I don't use it that often in the tracks anymore because it doesn't fit with the sound right now. It doesn't fit with the style. But I use it most of the time as a background noise, like experimental background noise in the back, like glitchy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I just play for fun.
Yeah. Not every session needs to be a track.
No. Yeah. Jam session, like for me. Sometimes I record, sometimes not.
What would you say to an artist who, you know, is sitting down and they feel pressured to make something, to like create movement? A lot of artists, especially younger ones, like they want to create movement and trajectory. They want to get signed. They want to get played. They want to finish.
Don't rush because it's not going to work like that. For sure. You need patience. You need to work hard and keep trying it. It's not going to come in 1 year, probably. For some, maybe it does, but I don't think it's going to come for a long time. Not for long term. It's going to come for a little bit, maybe. So, yeah, keep trying.
For the love.
Yes. And try to not be superficial.
What do you mean by superficial?
Like to do what you feel, not follow any trends or.
That can be hard.
Very hard, I know.
I think it's very hard to do that.
That's supposed to be. To not follow any trend, you should just do what you feel, and make the I don't know, people understand what you want to share with them, you know.
How do you... It's really interesting you say that, because I agree that you should do what you feel.
Yeah.
But many people are taught to have references and to stay in a reference and a lane and to stay in a target.
Of course.
Because they want to make progress. They want to get signed, or they want to get played by a particular DJ. And it's not the first time I've heard to stay in the feeling and to kind of be more free. You know, what do you say to that? Like when so many artists are kind of trying to stay within a box, so to speak.
I mean, all of us, we had references for sure. You have, I don't know, when you were young, of course you had an idol. Like, for example, me, I was a huge fan of Carl Cox at that time. Huge fan. And, but you should just take something from your idol and add your touch your feelings. And then you can create something more special. If you just follow somebody, I don't know, you're just going to be a follower. With there is no personality, you know?
There's no personal vibe in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because I still think and feel like the way to do that is to trust the feeling, right? Like right back in the beginning.
Yeah.
When you said, I had this feeling and I just kept going with it. You know, it helped me select the records.
True.
It helped me select the gear, the samples, everything. It's always been this sort of thing, you know, I can't quite describe it, but it just is there. It's there, present.
Yeah. True.
You know, how can a sort of a younger artist or someone who's maybe still in their head, maybe watching tutorials and like copying and like trying to do that, get more aligned to that feeling, the one that really is the truth in a way, if you trust it? Because
I don't know, that's we have to ask them, but they should do what they really like and what they really love. If they are doing it just because it's cool, or they saw the other DJs, you know, are flying private, are doing that, I want to be like that, I want to become famous. If they're doing it just for that, I don't know if it's working. For some of them, for sure, it will work. But for most of them, not.
Because it's not real.
It's not real, yeah. I hope that the planet didn't become so superficial. So, yeah.
It's like mixed, I
it's
think.
mixed, yeah.
It's a mix,
We're in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. I think for me, I went on a music retreat recently.
Oh, nice.
It was really good. And it was with some older techno DJs.
Oh.
So Dan Duncan from Pig and Dan. Timo Maas.
Wow, Timo Maas.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And someone from Dance and Pika. So UK guys. And usually I'm like tech house, always tech house.
Yeah.
And it was really cool to be around like techno producers and like how they think and how they start music and like how they do stuff. It was like I really enjoyed it. I got a lot out of it. And compared to like the way they were sort of approaching music in comparison to how like I was being taught how to make music, like tech house, it was a lot more about the feeling and a lot more just like the journey, especially Timo Maas. Like he had some really good, like he's got some real knowledge, you know?
Yeah.
And he said to me, legend. Yeah, man, he said to me like every track needs to be a journey. And I know that's a really obvious thing to say, but
yeah,
it kind of has to have its own like energetic rise and fall in a way. And only you know like what that is. So if you're too formulaic and listening to references and trying to copy, you kind of lose track of like what the track is trying to say as a story in a set. And I thought it was quite interesting.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He's a legend, yeah.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
But you just had a new single out, right?
Yes. At Solid Groove.
It sounds great.
Thank you.
Yeah. And how's it been? Yeah.
It just came out. How did I did it? I did it like 1 year ago.
Yeah.
They came from a sample, from the kid's voice sample.
Yeah.
From there it started. So yeah. And then everything came easy.
Really?
Like I told you.
Yeah.
But this time was first vocal.
Oh, it was a vocal first.
It's a vocal, like the kids.
Yeah.
Playing.
Yeah. What's the story behind the track? Like
it doesn't have any.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah. I'm trying to do music when I have time, you know, in the studio, and I just go with the flow. I don't go and, you know, I have to do this. If I plan it like that, it's not going to work.
Mm-hmm. But you are like, expanding your sound now. You also had a release on Nervous Records.
On Nerve Records, it's gonna come out on 31 of July.
Cool. So, excited?
Yeah, very excited.
So,
I played the remix at Unum Festival and people went crazy. So I'm excited. That's gonna change a little bit.
What's it gonna change?
I think the way people see my style probably is gonna change a little bit because it's different.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're expanding, widening.
Yeah, I always do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you say as like the transition point to kind of going into these labels? When did that start for you, and what does it look like over the next few years?
I mean, I never forced to do, I don't know, I never forced to do a transition or to change something because this is what is working right now. It's what I feel right now. So, for example, right now I feel to play more tech house than minimal what I used to play 5-6 years ago. So it's just my feeling, and tastes change, for all of us. I don't think I'm the only one that changed his taste from. Imagine when you start listening electronic music, what you were listening at that time and what you are listening now.
Yeah, very different.
Yeah, so yeah, it's just about my taste.
Yeah, so you're letting the taste drive it.
Yeah,
rather than it be like a.
It's not gonna work if I will start playing mechanically, just because people loves it.
Yeah.
Or let's play vocal house here because people loves it. If I don't feel it, maybe it work once, but then you will, for sure, 100% people will start feeling it also. That is mechanically and it's not me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe others can fake it until they make it.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think you're right. It's cool though that you're kind of expanding out, sort of moving away from what people know you for, and moving into this sort of new sound.
It's super good to be versatile. You don't have to be stuck in one direction.
Yeah. Do you feel like apprehensive about sort of changing things when you've been established in a certain area? Because for some artists, they might feel like, well, I've gone down this direction, I'm here, but actually I kind of want to go over here now. How was that? Was that like difficult for you, or?
No, it wasn't difficult because I don't like to listen what other people says. If I liked something, I will do it. And I feel all the music that I'm playing right now, I really feel it, I really like it. So it's nothing forced for, I don't know.
There's no strategy behind it. Yeah.
It's just what I like right now.
Yeah.
Maybe in 5 years, I'm going to like something else. Or I will change back to drum and bass.
Hard techno.
Yeah. I would never say no.
Yeah. Those pies look crazy. The Gen Z hard techno pies.
Yeah.
I feel like that's, I think it's important to know maybe that there isn't like a big strategy behind it, saying you need to go this direction, because for some people, they might look at you and say, well, you're established, you're on a great management agency, you must have, people saying go this way, go that way. And this is where the career opportunities are and where the business is. But actually you're saying it was a creative decision made purely by just what you are feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's important.
Only about feelings for me. I don't know for others, but I always did what I like, what I want.
Yeah.
But it's not like I changed completely. It's just the taste of music change, and I'm just following my feelings.
I feel like, we can talk. I feel like we nailed that bit, and we can go on and on, but sometimes it is as simple as what you said. It's like, I'm just feeling that now.
Yeah.
That was the decision. There is
no more like that.
There is no more complicated part.
It's true.
Yeah.
True. It's very simple.
So what's a day in your life like in the week?
If I have a full weekend, like Friday, Saturday, I get home Sunday night, evening. Then Monday I'm off. I don't answer to anybody. Tuesday I'm trying to do some home things like pay the bills, do that, Wednesday I download all the music that I receive. Thursday I listen it, I choose what I like, and then Friday I leave again.
Yeah.
So I told you my entire week.
What do you like to do on that Monday when you got no time?
Monday, nothing.
Just nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
Just chilling.
Yeah. And I'm lucky that I can do that. So nobody stress me. Monday, I'm off.
Yeah. And it's your time to kind of just process and be in yourself.
Yeah. Watching movies, chill like everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like my Sunday.
Yeah.
Monday is my Sunday.
And do you have what are some habits that you have in the week? Like things that are, if you don't do those things, your week is off.
I don't really have that kind of things. I like to have my coffee in the morning.
Simple.
Very simple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then maybe Wednesday to listen to music. Yeah, that's it. I think that's every Wednesday I do that.
Yeah.
Even if I'm away, I do it on my laptop all the time.
Sacred day. Wednesday.
No, it became like that probably.
Yeah. You never skip it though.
Sometime, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Depends where I am, what I'm doing. Sometimes I'm playing Wednesday.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Depends. But yeah, most of the time I stick to it.
Mm-hmm. When you're getting your first few sets, you get excited, right? And you don't really know what you're doing straight away.
Yeah. No, but I love that feeling. I love that feeling. If I will not have that feeling, then I will quit, honestly. No, I love that feeling. You go somewhere and it's going to take like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, to understand it. I don't know, get connected with the crowd. And then it's going to come. Yeah. But I never prepared, so.
You never prepare?
Never, ever.
You just have a bunch of tracks and you're in there.
Yes. Yeah. I choose the music, I put it in a folder and I know where to go.
Do you organize it at all?
Yes.
Oh.
Folders by month.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but I never prepare like, this, tonight I'm going to play this. And then you end up there, it's completely different vibe. So.
And you can't play it.
What I'm going to do. Yeah, I never prepare.
Yeah. How do you feel like the audience?
I like to have eye contact with some people in front of me. I always do that. I don't know, I'm trying to find 2-3 persons in front of the booth that I have eye contact with them and I see that they connect with me very well and they dance and I follow them. All the time I do that.
That's interesting. You get like a read for whether they're into it.
Yeah.
What happens when what's the opposite of that?
When I see them disappear at the toilet.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Goodbye.
No, I follow few of them, not one.
Yeah.
When that one goes to the toilet, I go to the other one.
Do you like, how do you select, if you don't know what tracks you're kind of going for next, how do you know which one to pick? Like when things are going like left, right, if the crowd's going in, they're going out?
Well, I'm trying to change it faster, and I don't know. I go with the flow. I go on the moment.
Yeah.
On the moment, yeah. I can't tell you this. I don't know. I
Yeah.
go at the moment. I change.
It's such a dark art. Like you can ask questions all day about this, but everyone's got a different answer. Like you just know.
Yeah, you just know.
You just know.
It's just coming to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a whisper. I know that.
It's not that deep. It's just selecting tracks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
Good.
So you play Circo Loco, right?
Yeah.
How was that?
Often.
How was that?
Super nice.
Yeah.
Always the craziest vibe.
Yeah.
Always.
How would you describe like, you know, playing a set like that and the responsibility of that?
Well, I see it in the same way, like I see other gigs too. I feel responsible to make people dance. I think this is my job, to be an entertainer. You know, so you have to make the people dance. They are not there like for an audition. They are there to have fun, you know. They finish their week of work and they just want to have fun, you know, get drunk and dance. So it's our job to be entertainers.
I literally heard that yesterday. It's the exact same thing. Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
That can be lost sometimes. I think some DJs think it's maybe it's about them and
if something goes wrong, you think it's your fault?
I think what you said is really important because the people in the crowd are generally there to relax, in a way. They're there to relax. Yeah. They've been saving up all week.
True.
They've traveled.
True.
And they want to have a good time. And that is your job. It's not necessarily about the content that you'll get and how you'll look.
No.
And that's one of the things that with social media now, it can put pressure on artists to think too much about how it looks afterwards than in the set itself.
It's true, which is very sad. That is not anymore about the music. It's more about the followers and social media. It's sad. I just hope that people will realize at some point that they don't go out and dance on the numbers of followers. They go out and dance on the music. They should realize that, but I don't know.
How do you find social media like for you?
I mean, it's like a platform that can help you, but if you overdo it, then it becomes the main thing that make you famous or known, So you don't have to overdo it.
Yeah.
For me personally, I don't know, makes me tired. I don't really spend too much time scrolling or, I don't know, doing crazy content. Even if we have to sometime, we do it, but, normal.
Mm-hmm.
Not too much.
Yeah. What would you say to like a younger artist who maybe gets blocked by having to do all that?
They get blocked because of the numbers of followers.
Just doing it, making
so
the content.
Wrong. They should believe in themselves and, I don't know, trust their music first. And everything will come, for sure.
Yeah.
Harder maybe, but yeah.
Not as fast.
Not as fast, yeah. The harder it comes, the more it lasts. So,
yeah. That's kind of like the overall feeling I've got from talking with you now is you've done amazing things.
Thank you.
But it started off with a consistent belief.
Yes.
That never wavered.
Yes, that's
even in face of fear and
yeah. That's true.
So, you know, if that's been your power, like that's been the source of it all, how would you sort of, you know, a question I always like to ask is like, what advice would you give to like a young producer?
Well, I said it before.
And we've said loads of cool things, but if there was like one thing you'd put on like a billboard or one thing you'd have to tell them, what would it be?
I don't know, to never stop believing themselves and in what they really love. If they really love music and they really do it with love, it's gonna come back to them for sure at some point. So this is what I can say. I mean, I said it before.
It's good though. It's real.
Yeah.
So, what's coming up for you this year?
This year, so it's coming the remix on the 31 of July. Solid Groove again in July, like playing at Solid Groove. Circo Loco every month. What else? Another remix for Ronnie. I have to finish. And yeah, that's it at the moment.
Yeah, that's sick. And what are you most excited about?
All of them.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
And was there anything you kind of wanted to share that you didn't get a chance to share?
Not really.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you had a good time.
Everything was perfect. I really enjoyed talking with you.
Yeah, good, man. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. And tonight you're playing in London.
Yes.
Which is great.
On the rooftop.
Yeah. And Playground recently out on Solid Grooves.
Yes.
Great record.
Just 1-2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Really great record. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's got that rolling tech house sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me it does. It's like the sort of that sweet spot that's really coming right now.
Okay. I should send you more then.
Yeah, please do. But yeah, thank you for
Thank you.
spending the time to share all this, share your journey, because I think, you know, when it comes to more established artists, younger artists, and everyone kind of wants to know, what happened, like how much went into that.
Of course.
And I feel like the main thing, like I said before, and 3 times now, it was that I'm doing it.
Yeah,
there's no other way.
That's the way.
Yeah, I love that, man. It's such a good way. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for spending time with me today.
Of course. Thank you so much.